Hey, if you're looking for different results in your business, you might want to try something different, and that might mean getting a little coaching. Well, good news, you can get a 60-minute free coaching session where you're going to get a plan, a full game plan, and the scripting you need to change your business, all for free. After that, if you want to keep going with these guys, you can. If not, you just continue with what you're doing. No big deal. So why wouldn't you take a look at something new? A free 60-minute coaching session. Just click the banner you see right here over on your right. Might have to scroll down a little bit, but you'll see it right over there.
All right, boys and girls, Brian Stevens here. It's Frank Gray. Okay, so the CFPB under Mick Mulvaney has resumed consumer data collection and fraud investigations. Now, you may remember that the reasons Mulvaney stopped data collection was concerns over security of data. That's a big one right now. Think about this, Frank. The CFPB is collecting more data on people in the United States than any other agency. Now, if you were a hacker, where are you going to hack?
CFPB.
Answer, I'm not going to go hunt a squirrel. I'm going after a goddamn buffalo. Now, they worked that out, and now they're jumping back into the game.
Okay.
Now, here's what totally pisses me off.
What?
Right? All the detractors out there, the consumer and housing advocacy groups, who are little more than political agencies with axes to grind. They were screaming long and loud about how Mulvaney was working against consumers in the most vitriolic manner possible.
Yeah, well, turns out that wasn't the case
Nope.
at all. By starting consumer data collection back up for fraud investigations against banks, Mulvaney is doing exactly what he said he was going to do,
Ding,
in
ding,
fact.
ding. Now, personally, when it comes to protection, the consumer should be happy that Mulvaney decided to double and triple check security before marching forward.
Yeah.
Because, make no bones about it, guys, that intimate data, known as your online identity with your social security number, your bank accounts, and all that
Sure.
great stuff, you know what they're talking about? They're talking about you. Yes, you. It's your information.
Hey, remember, we told you yesterday that some of our most expensive markets are showing signs of fatigue, and we could be looking at a housing correction. Okay, well, now, nearly half of the San Francisco Bay Area, guess what? They want to pack the bags and leave.
Right.
They want to go. Now, that would include San Francisco, Oakland, and all of the Silicon Valley. Yeah, half of them, they want to get out of town.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they can't afford it.
There you go.
I mean, they simply can't afford to live there. I don't know if you remember seeing this, guys, but they're like these programmers who are pulling down $300,000 a year and struggle to get by. So it makes no sense, and of course a correction is going to happen. Again, remember, we told you yesterday, since 2012, home values have risen 48%.
Golly.
2012, 48%, and over that same period, incomes, they only went up 14%. So people are leaving, and we totally understand why.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you're a real estate agent in a high-cost area, yes, you can assume the same phenomenon is taking place in your area as well.
So, okay, so what I would do if I were you is if I were a realtor living in the middle of a high-cost area,
Right.
okay? A Silicon Valley, a San Francisco.
Okay.
I'd make relationships with realtors in a lower cost suburb of that area.
Okay.
Now, I'd ask those agents to pull up properties in their communities along with the cost breakdown, along with things of interest, you know, that you have in your communities. And then I'd put that package together and I'd take it back to my high cost community and I would persuade people that I'm already influencing in my area to list their house and to list that house now and give them that information.
Yes, list now. This was interesting. Check this out. From the Sacramento Bee article where 50% want to leave, they said those 50% had a 3-year strategy.
3 years.
Okay, so they're thinking 3 years.
Right.
All right.
Within
now,
3 years.
Within 3 years. Okay, now, if we're right and rates continue to go up,
Which they will.
and level in the 6s somewhere, and there's a housing correction, when are you better off to sell?
Right.
When?
Are you better off to sell that house like now or when rates are higher? Here's a hint. Rates limit your buying power.
Oh, there you go. So you've got built-in compelling reasons to approach your high-cost markets. And this strategy could be great if you've got strong partnerships with agents in outlying areas. I mean, you can persuade and get listings if you use this approach.
And by the way, we call this manufacturing a lead, okay? Create a deal where one did not exist before. Because right now, here's what most agents do. You're all like a pack of hyenas just waiting for their time to eat.
Meaning we all just wait around for someone to make their home buying or selling intentions known, and then everybody pounces on it. I'm saying, why wait?
Right.
Go ahead and create or manufacture a borrower or seller. It's a great strategy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something, there's another way you can do this with Listing Booster. So if you look at Listing Booster, even agents, if you want to do it alone, KeyBoom is a great option. It's only $29. The cool part about it is when you have the single property websites that you're posting,
right,
they all come with lead capture.
Right.
Okay. So what that means is you've seen people posting on their social sites and community groups, and you click on them and you look at that house. But with KeyBoom and Listing Booster, when you click on that property, you as a consumer cannot see the property until you give your information back up, and you can do it as easily with one click of the button because it'll pull your Facebook information. Now, here's what we found with real estate agents. This is totally cool. Because generating massive leads is super easy. Go to your community groups, you have 10,000 people in there, you post a property with lead capture, you're gonna get 200 people. We already know this. But here's the interesting part. For real estate agents, okay, when lenders do it, somebody says, oh, I don't wanna buy right now. Well, that doesn't do me any good.
Right.
But for real estate agents, what happens is the agents will call on these people and say, well, I just started looking at houses. I don't know when I'm going to buy or if I'm gonna buy. Heck, I don't even have my house listed yet.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Boy, that's a great thing to hear.
Right.
So for Listing Booster or KeyBoom, which is only $29 for agents, you have a short-term listings in there game and a long-term gain because you also have more purchases in there. So as an agent, what I would do, because it allows you to hit those high price and middle price markets, is if I was an agent, I would look at KeyBoom for $29 simply for its lead capture capability.
Right.
And if you guys want to check this out, all you have to do is what?
Just click the KeyBoom banner you see down below or over on your right, and you can get more information on it. It's pretty cool stuff. Do us a favor, forward, share, and subscribe. Leave us your comments down below. We really appreciate that, and we'll catch you guys later here at the National Real Estate Post.